Hello and welcome. We are live again. Game number 2 of this doubleheader of Region 19 baseball. For BFA Sports, Doug Stasek joined the line alongside the legendary coach Tom Ryder. We got game number 2, Coach. The Salem Mighty Oaks versus Rowan College of South Jersey Cumberland Dukes. And if the second game is anything like the first, we're in for a real treat here. 27 runs scored amongst the two teams initially. And wasting no time. So our pitcher coach is
Mike Dodd
Michael Dodd.
from Egg Harbor Township.
Michael Dodd, a freshman out of EHT. His first pitch offering is fouled back. And a guy after his first game needs no introduction. It's Ahmad Edwards, who had a great game both defensively and offensively. As he smashes one out to right field. It's going to have some real estate out there is Gonzalez, Carell Gonzalez. And pitching to contact is always an important piece.
Yes, it is. And the Mighty Oaks started off aggressive again.
Yeah, so now batting is your left fielder, Nick Toms. Toms, a freshman, 6-footer. And the first pitch from Dodd is a ball. Mike Dodd winds and fires, pounds it in the corner for a strike. Not a fan of Chick-fil-A, Coach?
Not a fan of my hands getting out of the gloves.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, though.
All right, so nice delivery between games. Thank my wife, the BFA Sports intern, Missy Stasek, for delivering Chick-fil-A right here in Vineland. About a mile away over there on Delsey Drive. As Dodd now works to a 2-2 count to Toms. That ball is driven out to left field, going way back and over the head. Wow, he put a charge into that one, and
Yes, he did.
he is not going to get it. So Toms crushes one out to left field. Falcone not going to be able to catch up to it, as it is a blustery day, and that one got caught up in the wind stream. So the right fielder, Teddy Moose, steps in. Called strike.
Very good pitch.
Good pitch there again by Dodd, flooding the zone. That ball fouled back into the screen. And the battery mate for Dodd today is Buena grad Jake Guglielmi. Guglielmi with some absolute wheels. Ended up
Yes, he
scoring
is, yep.
the winning run the first game. And a chop foul down the third. Now a Still battling a 1-2 count. Hard grounder to third, too hot to handle. And Gavin Gates going to get handcuffed. They try to get him back, and they do. So they catch him leaning, headed back into second base, and now.
Good heads-up play.
So instead of having 2 base runners on, they end up with 1 out. Make that 2 outs now, and a runner at first. So nice job by Gates. Couldn't make the first play, coach. So stick with the game plan.
Nice heads-up play by the shortstop, though.
That's Jacob Todd. Thank our BFA graphics guru, Brittany Reese, for the timely delivery, getting us a roster of graphics for the Salem squad on a bit of a moment's notice. Thank you, Brittany. Called strike to Todd. Oh, if that one missed, I don't know by how much, Coach.
Yeah. Didn't look bad at all.
First baseman Ryan Dipper.
All right, and that'll bring up your first baseman, Ryan Dipper. Dipper made an appearance pitching last game, and Dodd will field his position,
Good job, Mike.
and that'll end the inning.
Yep.
So a relatively clean one for Dodd, getting things started. So no runs, no hits, 1 runner left on, and we head to the bottom of the first here at Rowan College of South Jersey, Cumberland on BFA, presented by the Cumberland County Improvement Authority.
With a mission of facilitating and sustaining economic growth in our region, the Cumberland County Improvement Authority builds, finances, and manages development projects that strengthen our local economy. Currently, over $200 million in development is being overseen by the CCIA, with 500 new jobs expected. As a champion of redevelopment, CCIA combines powerful incentives, such as opportunity zones, to attract innovative projects to our region. At the same time, the cornerstone of the CCIA's portfolio is the state-of-the-art landfill, operating on its own energy microgrid and offering educational programs to preserve Cumberland County's environment. A vast array of shared service agreements with municipal partners not only provide over $3 million in direct savings for taxpayers, but also offer expanded services for residents and businesses. The CCIA is showcasing Cumberland County as a great place to live and work. Cumberland, yes, your economic solution. Check us out at www.ccia-net.com.
And welcome back. We're in the bottom of the we're in the bottom of the first frame. This legendary coach Tom Ryder tries to find us a lineup card. Almost pulls his head off with the headset still on, but nonetheless, we're going to get things started here for Salem. And that is your starting pitcher. And your starting pitcher today is Matthews. And that's number 28. make that Trey Matthews. So Matthews listed on the roster as number 30, left-handed pitcher, freshman, 6'2". All right, and so after an offensive showcase the first game, going to try to see how things go here in the bottom half of the first as the Dukes go to bat, leading off Kevin Marone. First pitch to Marone is a strike. No balls and a strike to Marone. So now 1-1 split count to the leadoff hitter, Kevin Marone. Now 2-1. Oh, did he chase that one? They say he did, Coach.
Yes, they did.
Oh. Again, I'm going to hand it to the Dukes players here, Coach. They continue to very much stay away from some of the stuff they'd like them to chase.
Yes, they are.
All right. So
Good job.
breaking out the walking stick is the leadoff hitter, Marone. So catching in the first game, now designated hitter in the second is number 10, Matt Shepard. That pitch looks like it got a piece of him. And so Shepard, using his head in the first game, he got hit in the helmet, which that helped tie the game. Towards the end of the seventh frame, it goes back-to-back with the magnet pitch as he finds one that draws contact with his leg. All right, so now that'll bring up Carell Gonzalez. Gonzalez, busy man in the first game. He comes up with 2 runners on and no outs. Squares the bunt. Called strike. Wasn't sure if he offered, but the umpire thinks so.
Yes, he did.
Coach, it looks like the sun you ordered showing
Came
up
back
briefly.
again for a while.
Swing and a miss. Healthy hack there, but finds himself down 0-2. That ball popped up to the shortstop, middle of the field. And kind of interesting with the wind, Coach, but they're able to hang on and make a play.
First baseman Josh Diaz-Petrie.
So Josh Diaz-Petrie, your first baseman for the Dukes. He is batting in the cleanup spot for game number 2. As he gets ready to face Matthews with 1 out and runners at first and second. And that ball is bounced foul. That's the third base side. As you can see the wide shot, runners at first and second. A little bit of cloud cover here. Swings through it. Has them down 0-2.
Yep.
And he steps off. Trying to control the run again, Coach.
Looks like they've changed some of the rules again now. Couldn't do that.
It is an interesting dynamic. The way that there are a lot of rule changes almost year to year now. All right. Chopper, that one's going to be foul. All right, and another sponsor of Rowan College of South Jersey Cumberland Dukes baseball is the Hardenberg Insurance Group, your official insurance provider of Rcsj Cumberland, with location out in Marlton and Evesham Township. For all of your insurance needs, be sure to check out HIG.com. Chopper to third, going to get the force at 3. We're going to go to 1. And that is a unassisted double play. Nice job there.
Yep.
Taylor made. I mean, hit it right to third, step with the bag,
Step
throw it
back,
over to
throw
first,
across
and,
diamond.
well, that's all she wrote there. But Dukes were threatening, unable to bring one in, and just like that, we head to the top of the second, and we are scoreless in Vineland. Be back in just a few. And welcome back to the beautiful campus of Rowan College of South Jersey Cumberland for today's second game of the matinee doubleheader on this Good Friday, headed into the holiday weekend. BFA Sports, Doug Stasic, joined alongside the legendary coach Tom Ryder, and we get ready to go with Michael Dodd on the hill for the Dukes for his second inning of work. And his first pitch is in for a strike, and that is to the guy that was doing some damage earlier this afternoon, and that is Phil Sedalis. That pitch just misses to Sedalis. Again, playing second base. And this one for Salem. Chops the ball over to third. Gates going to make the 5-3 put out. And again, Dodd pitching the contact coach and retired yet another batter. To bring up Jake Herner. catcher, right-handed pitcher. Turner, first pitch, offering, fouls it back. Herner, a 6-foot freshman. Ooh, that pitch from Dodd is up and out of the zone.
Yes, it was.
Oh, and that one just clipped him. So, Dodd trying to work the inside part of the plate, but just gets the inside part of his jersey. And Dodd might have a scouting report on Sedalis as he tries to get him to jump back, and now jumping in is Glassboro's Drew Tongue. That first pitch is in for a called strike. Dodd coach so far doing a pretty good job working ahead most of these
Yes, he
counts.
is. Yep.
Let's see if someone's looking runnerish. That ball popped up to the right center field in Cologne.
Shortstop, Tucker Doherty.
Continuing to be a busy man.
Yes, he
Tell you
is.
what, now the sun's out. Hard to see now, Coach. Can't win this one.
Well, we'll deal with the sun being out then.
Yeah, I can't argue with that one.
Good job.
All right, Dodd getting first pitch strike in for a strike. I guess I repeated myself. So that's Tucker Doherty, shortstop. It's Dodd. He is taking notice.
He's got a good move at first base.
Yeah, it really does.
It's real quick.
Another look at Doherty. Good stop there by Guglielmi. And we'll go to the BFA side-by-side cam. Brought to you by the Cumberland County Improvement Authority. When you're looking to haul away something to throw away, visit them on Jesse Bridge Road, ccia-net.org. And that's a chopper to third. And they are calling that a foul ball. So if it wasn't foul, I'll tell you that Gates sure did a good job of
Yes, he did.
selling the fact that it was. All right, so now Dodd ahead with a 1-2 count and 2 outs here on the back end of a doubleheader. He fires. Guglielmi, nice job keeping the ball down in front, Coach.
Yes, he was.
Can't underestimate Guglielmi's speed. Guy that had drawn some interest right out of high school from some of the professional clubs. So it'll be interesting to see where Guglielmi's next stop is.
Well, whatever it might be, they're going to get a quality player and a quality human being. I'll tell you that right now. Guaranteed.
Pitch to Doherty. That one misses. Dodd now even at 2 with 2 outs here in the top of the second. In case you're keeping track, Coach, that's a 2-2 count in the second inning with 2 outs. Runner goes,
there you go.
smashes the ball into left field, but that line out is going to be squeezed by Falcone and end the Salem threat as we head to the bottom half of the frame here in Vineland with a score, not a score at all, 0.
With a mission of facilitating and sustaining economic growth in our region, the Cumberland County Improvement Authority builds, finances, and manages development projects that strengthen our local economy. Currently, over $200 million in development is being overseen by the CCIA, with 500 new jobs expected. As a champion of redevelopment, CCIA combines powerful incentives, such as opportunity zones, to attract innovative projects to our region. At the same time, the cornerstone of the CCIA's portfolio is the state-of-the-art landfill, operating on its own energy microgrid and offering educational programs to preserve Cumberland County's environment. A vast array of shared service agreements with municipal partners not only provide over $3 million in direct savings for taxpayers, but also offer expanded services for residents and businesses. The CCIA is showcasing Cumberland County as a great place to live and work. Cumberland, yes, your economic solution. Check us out at www.ccia-net.com.
And welcome back. We are now in the bottom of the second inning as the starting pitcher Trey Matthews, the lefty, continues to go to work here. And after pretty clean innings by both pitchers in the first frame, looks like the catcher we were just talking about. Oh, it is Gavin Gates. Jumping ahead of myself, Coach. That is Gavin Gates. Already with a home run on the day, the first game. And Gates, he's wasted no time.
Yes, sirree.
That ball is out into left field, smoked for a leadoff single. My, oh my, Coach.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, there's a saying that I have, nobody talks about their walks on the ride home.
Absolutely not.
Gates has no walks to talk
Nope.
of. He's not interested. So, a speedy Guglielmi. Giving him something to think about, Coach. Looks like he's squaring a bunt to sacrifice potentially and move the runner over. And now garnering the attention of Trey Matthews. We'll go side by side on the BFA. Side by side play. And he almost falls. So Gates avoids a sniper fire. And manages to still get to second base safely.
Now he's going to third.
And there he goes. All right. Some of the throws down have been a bit of adventure in this weather.
A little bit of adventure, yep.
All right, well, nonetheless, suddenly Guglielmi goes from squaring a sacrifice bunt to now have an opportunity to score a run. Big hack there by
hack right there. That was
Big Jake.
That was a good swing, though.
And he's a guy from a catching standpoint that puts a lot of pressure on some of these fielders with his speed, and it's pretty well known in these parts. Ball misses away. Guglielmi.
That'll do the job.
That will do the job, and that might be an infield single. To put the pressure on him, Coach.
I think that might have been a base hit anyway.
Yeah, you look at his speed out of the box. He was flying down the line. I mean, tough play all around.
Yep.
But not much of a shot.
Nope.
As brings up Falcone.
Even if he fielded it cleanly.
Guglielmi as Falcone now. He shows bunt. A little bit of deja vu here in the second inning, Coach. It's what they start Guglielmi with. So we're going to go to the side by side. You're going to probably get a chance to see some wheels. And there goes Guglielmi. And they got him. So that was a heads-up play, kind of knowing what your opponent was trying to do. So they wipe Guglielmi off of the board. And now Falcone, opportunity to get things started again here. And that's a foul ball. Now a 1-on-1 count. Second inning brought to you by the Hardenberg Insurance Group, official insurance provider of Rowan College of South Jersey, Cumberland. More information and your insurance needs, be sure to check them out at HIG.com. How you liking the southpaw, Coach?
I like him a lot. He's got a lot to work with, I think.
He's doing a real good job keeping
Yes,
that ball
he is, yep.
down.
Yep.
Trey Matthews. A lot of shin. Need a shin
Hold
pitches.
on,
That's a real uncomfortable spot to be in. And
Yep.
got a Jake Herner behind the dish. Falcone fouls this one off. And Falcone, sophomore out of Staten Island, New York. Played at Tottenville.
Tottenville also.
That ball just misses inside,
did.
and Trey Matthews not exactly a fan of that call. All right, away we go with a full count. Fouled back again. Falcone has been pesky all day long, Coach.
Yes, he has.
As Matthews now fires 3-2 again, and he is struck out. So inside corner pitch. Tough to argue that one, and there's a lot of words that Falcone has shared that we probably can't say on the air.
I can't say on the air.
And here's the pitch. Looks like the umpire is calling the fact that it came outside and then across the front part of the plate.
I actually thought it was a pretty good pitch.
Yeah, 3-2, that's one that you got to continue to fight, and I think he knows it. All right, so Colin Cummins. He'll now dig in. That ball misses. Colin Cummins.
It's be a whole lot better if the sun would stay out and the wind would stop. We'd be in good shape.
Yeah, a freshman from Camden Catholic. He might have a connection with the man upstairs. I mean, going to Camden Catholic, maybe he can try to get one in for you. Get the sun to come out. Trey Matthews now 2-1. Teammates encourage him to trust his hands. Good job here by Trey Matthews. Matthews collected some chalk as Herner continues to do a great job defensively, as these guys seem to be focused on the bottom half of the zone early this afternoon. Now another full count for the Dukes. And that one is going to be of the walk variety.
Yep.
So Cummings will give way to the web gem, Jaquez Cologne. Outstanding catch out in center field the last game. First pitch swing.
Actually, two of them, the one he didn't catch.
Yeah, the one that he didn't catch,
I mean,
he robbed the home run, which that might have ended up being the difference in the game.
Yep.
You could argue he probably saved it twice because that defensive catch came with the bases loaded out there in center field. Cologne fouls the inside pitch down the third base side. Head coach,
Nice play down there by the third base coach, huh?
is that Carolla down there?
Yep.
Matthews fires. That's a grounder to second base. Going to be forced out of the inning, and not before the Dukes able to take a 1-0 lead. And we will head to the top of the third from Rcsj Cumberland after a word from our good friends at the Cumberland County Improvement Authority.
With a mission of facilitating and sustaining economic growth in our region, the Cumberland County Improvement Authority builds, finances, and manages development projects that strengthen our local economy. Currently, over $200 million in development is being overseen by the CCIA, with 500 new jobs expected. As a champion of redevelopment, CCIA combines powerful incentives, such as opportunity zones, to attract innovative projects to our region. At the same time, the cornerstone of the CCIA's portfolio is the state-of-the-art landfill, operating on its own energy microgrid and offering educational programs to preserve Cumberland County's environment. A vast array of shared service agreements with municipal partners not only provide over $3 million in direct savings for taxpayers, but also offer expanded services for residents and businesses. The CCIA is showcasing Cumberland County as a great place to live and work. Cumberland, yes, your economic solution. Check us out at www.ccia-net.com.
And we rejoin the action between the Salem Community College Mighty Oaks and your Rcsj Cumberland Dukes. Michael Dodd now on the hill for his third frame of work. And going back to the top of the order for Salem, starting with the leadoff hitter. First pitch swinging, Ahmad Edwards pops that one out. Fly ball to Cologne in center field, and already one out, and Coach Dodd continuing not to bear down or be afraid of contact.
Absolutely. Good communication between the shortstop and center fielder, Cologne, too, out there.
And then I'll bring up Nick Toms. Toms, the outfield right-handed pitcher. Toms tomahawks one deep left field. Going back, and that ball is out of here. Home run, Nick Toms. Whoo, baby. Coach, he crushed that one.
Yes, he did. He took every advantage of a high fastball there.
Man, oh, man, and it was a no-doubter. So, got to understand why they're excited about that one.
That was a no-doubter there.
Yeah, let's check this one out. we'll cue it up for him. Get a chance to break in the action. Go back to live action. Again, just a couple of guys on the crew, so we don't have somebody running replay. I'm trying to call play-by-play, the board and replay coach.
Hey, you've done a heck of a job all day so far. You got a couple different things going on. Worried about Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. All right, so Teddy moves. He digs in. And so the only kind of off pitch so far by Dodd was that one lone ball.
Yep.
As he strikes out, moves. And already again, 2 outs in a tie game, 1-1.
Yeah, but you know what's good, though, too? He didn't let the home run affect him. He came right back at him.
Yeah, well, what you would expect to do. Guy like Dodd is pitching some big time games coming from Egg Harbor Township and ice in his veins. So memory of a fish, they say, Coach. Just got to let that one go and get right back to it. So Todd.
Good pitch.
He takes the Sherman Williams special on the painted corner by Dodd. And now he flares it out to the second baseman, and that will retire the side, but not before a big-time swing and a big-time home run by Nick Toms, and we will get a chance to take a look at that one right here. So big-time swing, Coach, and look at that one. I mean, he got a hold of that one, and Falcone, he could have been Shaquille O'Neal out there in left field. That wouldn't have mattered. That ball was well hit, and that one was gone. So Toms touches them all. Salem ties the game 1-1, and we are headed to the bottom of the third. Step away from Rcsj. See you in a few. All right, and welcome back. Kevin Marone about to lead things off in the bottom of the third frame for the Dukes. And a very
good swing right there.
Well hit ball. That one is going to drop in for a base hit, and so Marone with the hot bat all afternoon, and nothing different there.
No, he's very aggressive.
Dukes back to the top of the lineup here in the third inning. And now Matt Shepard, he'll step in. And Shepard is hit in his first at bat. And Trey Matthews trying to keep the leadoff hitting and the leadoff running. Marone at bay. We'll go to the side-by-side dual angle. The Hardenberg side-by-side dual angle play. And if you need protection from multiple angles, be sure to visit HIG.com. We want to thank the Hardenberg Insurance Group, official insurance provider of Rowan College, South Jersey, Cumberland, here in Vineland. More information, visit HIG.com. And there's a base knock.
Yep.
Line drive into
Get
left
to the
center
gap.
field,
Yep.
and it looks like we're going to be able to run the bases. So, nice piece of hitting there. Now runners at first and third. Coach, that was pretty sweet.
And we got, yep, very good.
Right fielder, Terrell Gonzalez.
So, Correll Gonzalez, he'll dig in. Good RBI opportunity. Runners at the corners. And you see a little bit of a wide angle shot coming at you. Showing the runners first and third. And he's going to go back. And he asked for time, the old chess match. So Gonzalez
There you go.
trying to get Matthews out of his comfort zone on the mound. Interesting strategy. He winds and fires. Ooh, swing and a miss. Nice off-speed pitch,
Yes,
Coach.
it was.
First pitch strike. Good job today on the board by Connor Costanzo. Extraordinary statistician and student of Cumberland County Tech. Right out there beyond the center field wall. So Gonzalez now still with just one strike on the count as they continue to try to manage the run game, and they suddenly have the runner in a rundown. So keep your eyes. The runner scores. That's Shepard. He is doing everything he can to stay alive here, and he actually gets back safe. Coach, that never happens.
How about that?
So runner scores.
Runner scores.
Dukes get a 2-1 lead. Good heads-up piece of base running. Looked like Shepard was trying to go on first movement and got caught, but managed to find his way out of it. Tough spot to be in. Runner put himself in a good place, though,
Yep.
defensively. He went right in the middle of the throwing lane. All right, now Gonzalez has had one strike for about 45 minutes since at bat. And you can blame me that now he has two. All right, we're going side by side. He swings through it and strikes him out. So, good battle there, but Correll in the box long enough for the Dukes to score a run. And now that'll bring up Josh Diaz-Petrie, corner infielder. He takes the first pitch offering in from Matthews for a ball. Still seeing Shepard. I guess Cumberland pretty blessed. You got two guys that can catch and both can run. You don't see that every day.
Absolutely not. They can catch, run, and throw.
And that's a chopper. That one's going to go weakly to third. Cross to first. Not in time. Good stretch by Dipper. But now runners at first and second. Man, Coach, that was a heck of an effort.
Yep, all around on that one. Petrie got really out in front on that.
Ooh. Oh, the powerful swinging Gavin Gates. He steps in. Gates with a home run in the 5th frame of the first game this afternoon. And if I'm not mistaken, Coach, he came out smashing the beginning of this game too.
Yes, he did.
Nice piece of hitting as he pummeled the ball in the left field. Ball gets away. Runners are going to advance. Now 2nd and 3rd. So it's a bit of a catch-22, Coach.
Yes, it is.
Matthews been doing a good job keeping the ball low, but a lot of times some of those low pitches pick up a lot of dirt, pick up a lot of chalk, and that creates base running opportunities.
Yep.
And Gates showing some patience. Sounds like the mom of the pitcher might be on the other side.
I think you're probably 100% correct.
She was not happy about that call. I mean, we could take another look at it, Coach, if you want to. Well,
no.
Called strike. First pitch to Jake Guglielmi. Oh, that is. So Jake Guglielmi, the catcher out of Buna, and a speedster in his own right. Runners now have the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 3rd. Guglielmi, swing and miss. They're making him go fishing, Coach.
Yes, they did.
Guglielmi looking to do some damage and rip this one open. The bases loaded. Oh, that is a 50-50 pitch. We'll see it here. That's a tough one to take, Coach.
Yes, it is.
Coach, I think I want to like take you home. You can come stay with me. You agree with everything I say. You got to have a conversation with my wife.
Been there, done that. Have this same issue. No big deal.
That's chopper foul, and
Well, that's just good common sense. Why would you want to debate with someone that made a very positive observation? Doesn't make good sense.
I talked to our guy Al Fisher. I'm sure he always has something to argue about.
I know, yep.
All right, so Nick Falcone with the bases loaded. Now 2 outs with an 0-2 count, trying to rip this open. As he fouls it back, out of play. That one's into the parking lot. Got to tell you, I really love the Duke uniforms.
Yeah, they're nice.
Sponsored by Under Armour as they try to protect this house. And Falcone, swing and a miss. Matthews strikes him out and out of the jam. The Dukes lead 2-1, headed into the top of the fourth. They may look back on this frame and wonder what if.
Yep.
And we'll wonder what we're going to do.
Well,
this
if
next
we
half
go
action.
scoreless till the end, I was right. It's not a 2-1 game.
Well, who knows, Coach? Maybe you got a little bit of ESP in you. All right, well, let's step aside and thank our friends at CCIA-net.org, your sponsors of today's game. Be sure to visit them at ccia-net.com.
With a mission of facilitating and sustaining economic growth in our region, the Cumberland County Improvement Authority builds, finances, and manages development projects that strengthen our local economy. Currently, over $200 million in development is being overseen by the CCIA, with 500 new jobs expected. As a champion of redevelopment, CCIA combines powerful incentives, such as opportunity zones, to attract innovative projects to our region. At the same time, the cornerstone of the CCIA's portfolio is the state-of-the-art landfill, operating on its own energy microgrid and offering educational programs to preserve Cumberland County's environment. A vast array of shared service agreements with municipal partners not only provide over $3 million in direct savings for taxpayers, but also offer expanded services.
All right. And Michael Dodd continues to work at a high tempo, even during those warm-ups. So you're watching Rowan College of South Jersey, Cumberland Dukes versus the visiting Salem Community College Mighty Oaks on BFA Sports. Doug Stasic alongside the legendary coach Tom Ryder and Coach Dodd, looking like advertised. Guy that floods the zone with strikes, not afraid to pitch the contact.
Good
and
job.
he's been doing a real good job painting the corners. We've really only seen one well-hit ball against them thus far this afternoon. And so leading off this inning for Salem is the first baseman, and that is Ryan Dipper. There's a look at Dipper, and surprising that he laid off of that one now, 2-2. Make that a full count. Woo!
That's a very good pitch.
Very good pitch. We'll look at the BFA replay, and Dodd. Woo! On the money.
Phil Sedalis.
All right. So Phil Sedalis. He jumps in. And again, pitching to contact. That ball goes out to right field, but Carl Gonzalez makes the routine play, and a quick 2 outs here for Rcsj.
Well, Dodd will keep you focused as a position player, too. So he gets the ball, comes right back, and wants to come throw again.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even keep up with the guy.
Yeah, he was the same way when I was here. Same exact way. Give me the ball, let me go.
All right, so Jake Herner. He chops one foul. And that is the catcher here in game number 2. You know, Herner doing a real nice job. We were talking about the challenges of keeping that ball from getting past you. As many balls go in the dirt with Matthews liking to work down. Look at Dodd.
Dodd's in the groove here, I'll tell you.
Oh, boy. So just like that, they go down in order in the top half of the fourth. But Dodd locked in, dialed in, you name it. We'll take a look at this last pitch of the fourth inning. And Dodd, oof. Tough pitch.
Yep.
Doesn't matter much. All right. And just like that, we'll be back from Rcsj Cumberland in just a few. All right, it is already, Coach, the bottom of the fourth inning with the Dukes holding on to a 2-1 advantage as they
Okay.
come to bat in the bottom of the fourth. And we were just talking about the pitcher who's on the mound in Trey Edwards, so he and Dodd with a good pitcher's duel going here. Guy that has a lot of late life on that fastball.
Yes, sir.
Charles, your transmitter's dead.
Uh-oh.
Off for the Dukes. Second baseman, Colin Cummins.
All right, and now batting is Colin Cummins. And again, got our camera down briefly as we reset things here in this half inning. And Cummins gonna wear one to earn his free trip down to first base. Coach, I got to ask you, what about those elbow guards? Gives you a little bit extra real estate to stand on the top part of the plate?
A little bit. I think that's what Salem's coach was complaining about. I heard him.
Yeah. He tries to get back third base. We're good, Charles. We're good. Alrighty. Just like that, now with no outs and a runner at first base, Jaquez Colon trying to move around Cummins. That ball is hit. They're going to try to roll the 5-4-3. Get one. Not going to get the second one. Good effort, but a tough one as that throw takes the second baseman off the bag. So Cologne will change places with Cummins at first. The Dukes with an out, and Trey Edwards continues to be a tough pitcher to barrel up on.
Yep.
So Kevin Marone back to the top of the order here in the fourth.
Seems like every time we turn around, Maroon's up again.
Yeah, it's they're doing a really good job of being able to turn the lineup over, especially with one or no outs. I feel like it's happened quite a bit today for the Dukes. That ball misses away. Hasn't happened many times today, but Matthews finding himself behind in the count, 2-0 to Marone. Well, Probably going to see Marone get up on the plate here and take one. Or dare you get the green light, Coach?
No.
Ah. Oh, 4 straight balls. And now 2 runners on for RCSJ.
But I'll tell you what, Marone was ready to hit because he didn't give up on that.
No.
He was ready to hit.
That's something that you always
He was
have
ready
to have that mindset.
Yep.
Someone makes a mistake, you don't want to
can't
think
really-
twice. So Matt Shepard takes the first pitch for a ball in the dirt. And he has been doing some dirty work, Coach. Hit by a pitch not once but twice today.
Yep.
Willing to do whatever it takes. Not surprising mindset of a catcher. He, with the catcher, trying to get into the head of Matthews.
Yeah.
Trying to mess up his tempo a little bit. Matthews. It's now 5 straight balls. Gets back. The ball gets away, and Cologne thinks
Yeah,
twice,
good
but didn't get
job.
far enough away.
Good call.
Still runners at first and second.
A little bit further out in center field, and he's gone because the center fielder didn't move. So it was too late.
Don't think he was expecting it. And that's a unique kind of move for a left-handed pitcher as well, because you got to swing all the way around.
Yep.
Oh, that ball gets away. Cologne this time. He's going to go. He slides in, and he gets away. Cologne's going to score. And there's nobody covering the bag.
Oh, sorry, let you down. There goes my 2-1.
Some very, very heads-up base running by RCSJ Cumberland. And as it happens, absolute chaos ensues. And next thing you know, not only they score a run, but they get another runner from first to third. So Shepard with 1 out, and now 6 straight balls from Matthews, Coach. And he turns on one. Left field, gonna move in. Runs into foul territory, but that is going to be a heads-up play, and instead of a foul out, that is a sacrifice fly.
Yep.
So Maroon's gonna score, but everybody's got to give the props to Shepard.
Fielder Morel Gonzalez.
So very productive inning here for the Dukes lineup.
Yep.
As they add 2 more to the board, and now Corel Gonzalez trying to keep things going here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch to Corel's a strike, and now Matthews feeling it a little bit again. Shortstop gathers. He's not going to be able to make the play, and Doherty's throw goes wide, but good hustle by the catcher in Herner. But another runner will reach base for RCSJ Cumberland. And with 2 outs, things continue to go. So
Josh Diaz Petrie.
Diaz Petrie now.
I think he's had a tough time against Matthews.
That's a good observation. You know, Coach, going back to that sacrifice fly that was in foul territory, in a game this tight, knowing that there's a runner at third, sounds crazy.
Might you let it drop?
Yeah. You gotta think maybe that's
Might you let it
that's a
drop?
play, huh? And Gonzalez now moves in to scoring position at second on another ball in the dirt.
And then some more forethought goes into that because this is a 7-inning game. If it was a 9-inning game, you definitely probably would want to catch it.
Well, company that's always there to catch for you, especially when you've fallen down, is the Hardenberg Insurance Group. That ball is fouled back out of play.
Because we used to try to explain to the kids all the time, there's a big difference in college baseball between 7-inning games and 9-inning games. The big difference.
How so, Coach?
Well, because you have to make a lot. You have to either make a lot of, make some changes a little bit.
Oh, another base knock. They're going to circle the bases. Here comes the throw. Runner's going to be safe, and he is in there. Interesting that he didn't slide.
Yep.
But nonetheless, another run crosses the dish, and now a 5-1 lead for Rcsj Cumberland.
You might want to make some changes a little bit sooner than you really would want to because the game is shorter.
Yes, you kind of expedite the process there, thinking fewer at-bats, fewer opportunities.
Yep.
Interesting dynamic.
How about that?
The Salem faithful behind us really getting the words of encouragement to the squad.
Easy, easy. Don't get with any cancel culture here.
And there's a ball popped up, shallow right field, but looks like he'll get underneath of it. So Teddy Moose will squeeze the ball for the final out of the bottom of the fourth, and the Mighty Oaks looking to put some offense together here as they come out for the top of the fifth. And we will see the action in just a few minutes.
With a mission of facilitating and sustaining economic growth in our region, the Cumberland County Improvement Authority builds, finances, and manages development projects that strengthen our local economy. Currently, over $200 million in development is being overseen by the CCIA, with 500 new jobs expected. As a champion of redevelopment, CCIA combines powerful incentives, such as opportunity zones, to attract innovative projects to our region. At the same time, the cornerstone of the CCIA's portfolio is the state-of-the-art landfill, operating on its own energy microgrid and offering educational programs to preserve Cumberland County's environment. A vast array of shared service agreements with municipal partners not only provide over $3 million in direct savings for taxpayers, but also offer expanded services for residents and businesses. The CCIA is showcasing Cumberland County as a great place to live and work. Cumberland, yes, your economic solution. Check us out at www.ccia-net.com.
And Coach, we are back knowing that Michael Dodd is on the hill, which means you're going to be fast and furious.
Yep.
Likes to pitch up tempo, and it's the top of the fifth. Duke's out to a 5-1 lead, and Dodd already 1-1 to the first batter he'll face this inning, and that is Drew Tongue. It's Tongue. Chopper to third, gathers and fires is Gates, and he'll put the 5-3 put out in the books. I feel like a broken record. Pitch to contact.
Shortstop, Tucker Doherty.
Well, as long as you have the defense behind you, that's a good thing to do.
All right, so shortstop Tucker Doherty digs in. And And there's a ball hit in for a base hit. Haven't seen too many of those, but Tucker.
I'm pretty sure you can say that was barreled up.
Well, Tucker Doherty
Center fielder Ahmad Edwards.
getting it done. And now Ahmad Edwards, the center fielder and leadoff hitter in this Mighty Oaks lineup. He swings first pitch. That ball is popped into foul territory. Diaz Petrie will make the squeeze, and now 2 outs.
Left fielder Nick Tom.
I was hoping he didn't say he was camped under it.
Oh, no. Nah, you couldn't put a 10 up
He
in the
didn't-
wind
he
today.
didn't have a chance to put the 10 up. One of the ones where he pulled the strings.
Yeah.
It's a good job.
All right, so Nick Toms, responsible for the only run of the Mighty Oaks with his solo home run early in this contest. And I think, Coach, he had wasn't an 0-2 count on that home run?
Yes, it was.
So looks like Dodd and Guglielmi probably going to avoid that same repeat performance and count 1-1. 2 Toms. Dodd's got to be a hard guy to run on, too, just for the fact that he works so quick. That ball misses. You'll see Doherty think about stretching his lead out a little bit over there at first base, but probably not likely. If you want to be covered by all angles, like our BFA side-by-side, be sure to reach out to the group at Hardenberg Insurance. Locations in Marlton and Evesham Township. Visit HIG.com, the official insurance provider of Rcsj Cumberland. Dodd now a rare full count today for this outing. And there's a grounder hard at the second baseman, but not going to be a problem. So Cummins gets the ball over to Diaz Petrie. That one will end the top of the 5th. And Dukes grabbing the sticks. They hope to stretch out and build on that 5-1 lead here in Vineland on BFA Sports. All right, and welcome back to RCSJ Cumberland for BFA Sports. Doug Stasic, joined alongside legendary coach Tom Ryder. Coach, reunion day for you. So, you know, it was tough to actually get you to the booth because all your former players and well-wishers and a lot of families out here, happy to see you back on campus.
Oh, that's a pleasure to be here today, especially with you. I wish Big Al was here.
Well, that makes one of
Wish
us.
Okay, that's all right.
I'm sure he's watching. Definitely miss
Yeah,
our
yeah.
brother from another, Al Fisher.
Yep.
Playing third base, number 9.
So, Coach,
Well, you figure he's as confrontational as I am, so maybe that's why we kind of semi get along.
You get
I
together
guess.
so good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, looks like Jake Guglielmi is going to dig in here as our leadoff hitter. Coach, but again, southpaw, as we take a look at Trey Matthews, you've really been impressed by his stuff despite the score not really kind of being reflective of it as the Dukes have taken advantage of some crazy base running.
I think he's gotten some bad breaks, too, with some of the play that we've observed.
Well, there's Guglielmi. First pitch from Matthews misses down. You know, it's interesting how much things can change in just a bit of an inning or so.
Yep.
And I'll even say season over season. So Guglielmi here batting 6th for the Dukes. Coming out of high school, he was a leadoff hitter because of his wheels. Called strike.
And you know what? In high school, the pitching was a whole lot different too. I mean, you have quite a few kids in high school. They can be good 1 through 4 hitters, but once you get to the college level, it changes drastically.
Yeah.
And not to sell junior college baseball, but junior college baseball is a lot better baseball, and people give it to help people beat this out.
Oh wow! And almost on cue.
There's no way.
Showing off the wheels.
Yep.
Not gonna get him. So Guglielmi just put the ball in play. Good things will happen, and waste no time out of the box. Second time we've seen it from him this afternoon, as he's created havoc for the Salem defense, trying to rush plays before they would normally need to. And pass ball. Guglielmi gonna jog into second base, standing up.
Thinking ahead in his Yates career, he'd be the good kind of kid too to really spend some time with learning how to push bunt right, because he could beat a lot of things out doing that. He could use the heck out of that.
And I think that's where it's important that a lot of these guys understand to have multiple weapons that a coach can deploy based on all kinds of different scenarios. It's so important. Trey Matthews,
but
first
I could
pitch,
be wrong.
misses
Not
away.
I could be wrong, but not every kid he can really teach to push bunt. I mean, that's kind of a fine art. I mean, Coach Gorman and I used to talk about it all the time.
Well, you know, something
And
that
if Coach is listening, he'll send me something.
Well, here's the thing. You know, small ball got kind of knocked on it, I think, for a couple of years, but now you look at the major leagues and with the extra inning rules, so in the 10th inning, nobody out, you put a runner at second base. I know you're not a fan from a traditional standpoint,
totally.
but I'll also sit there and tell you it puts a premium back on your ability to play small ball, because it could be the difference between winning and losing a game.
Well, you figure if you go to that route, you got somebody on second base, bunt him over to third base.
And you got 2 shots.
Then you could really go down to launch angle and drop the back shoulder, get the launch angle going, hit a fly ball to the outfield.
Well, when I was watching, you know, for those who were tuned into the Phillies opening day game where they walked it off in the 10th inning yesterday against the Braves, swing through it, and he struck him out. So Matthews going to get the first out. So Harper goes in the bottom of the 10th inning, and Real Muto leads off. So I'm thinking, they got to bunt him over here. No chance. They let Real Muto swing through. Doesn't happen, but Harper ends up getting to, you know, third base, and eventually Segura gets walked with an open, or I'm sorry, Gregorius gets walked for an open bag. And then, speaking of the runner, Guglielmi, he is in there.
There's no chance of throwing him out.
No, he had a great jump there. So Gregorius, being the left-handed batter, first and third with 1 out, they decided to walk him, put him on. Well, Segura was so twisted, he just figured, I just got to put the ball in play. And sure enough, chops the ball into left field, and the Phillies win. But I was still blown away that the Phillies didn't put their players in a position to actually move the runner over to third base when you're in a must-win situation.
Then you look at the extra inning games and put the runner on second base, and that's how the Yankees lose.
Yeah.
So they were not happy campers.
And he gets Cummins. So now Trey Matthews with 2 back-to-back strikeouts. So now with 2 outs and Guglielmi at third. Center fielder Jaquez Colon. I always feel like I'm debating that in my head, Coach. Oh!
It's Jaquez.
How did that not hit somebody?
Yep, it's Jaquez.
All right, so
But
Jaquez.
the big thing, if Uncle Al was here, he'd be calling him Jaquez.
And there is
Jaquez Colon.
That's right. That's
Jaquez
right.
Colon.
There is number 1. For those not familiar with our brother from another, Al Fisher,
Yep.
doing the play-by-play. We were away in Pennsylvania. So another player, very same spelling, Cologne. Al gave it the old medical terminology.
Oh.
That ball gets away, and in a cloud of dust, Guglielmi,
The umpire just made a great play.
he really
See
did.
him?
That was barehanded at its best.
Barehanded, duck your head and throw your hand up. Now he's looking at his hand. Oh, man, that hurt.
So celebrations underway in the Duke's dugout, but I got to tell you,
Well,
the
not
way the
right-
first game went,
not
I don't
right
know
yet,
that I'd be so
because
comfortable.
I wouldn't be doing that neither, I don't think.
So now 2-1 to Cologne. Fouls it back right over the backstop. That ball is down in the dirt. Oh, and he says he went. Okay. Well, that'll end the inning. So Matthews gets 3 strikeouts.
Yes, he does.
Not before the Dukes get 1 more, making it 6-1 as we head to the top of the 6th. We will step away and thank our friends at CCIA.
With a mission of facilitating and sustaining economic growth in our region, the Cumberland County Improvement Authority builds, finances, and manages development projects that strengthen our local economy. Currently, over $200 million in development is being overseen by the CCIA, with 500 new jobs expected. As a champion of redevelopment, CCIA combines powerful incentives, such as opportunity zones, to attract innovative projects to our region. At the same time, the cornerstone of the CCIA's portfolio is the state-of-the-art landfill, operating on its own energy microgrid and offering educational programs to preserve Cumberland County's environment. A vast array of shared service agreements with municipal partners not only provide over $3 million in direct savings for taxpayers, but also offer expanded services for residents and businesses. The CCIA is showcasing Cumberland County as a great place to live and work. Cumberland, yes, your economic solution. Check us out at www.ccia-.
All right, and we're back for live action in the top of the 6th here on BFA Sports. Game 2 of this Good Friday doubleheader. The Rcsj Dukes leading Salem Community College Mighty Oaks 6-1 as Michael Dodd goes back to work in a 2-0 count to Teddy Moose. And Coach Dodd continues to work at a furious pace.
Yeah, now he's going a little bit too fast.
Is that something that we would normally try to communicate with the catcher, maybe to
Yeah.
slow him down.
So he stayed with himself a little bit better that time.
Well, he swings at the green light, the 3-0 pitch. Against a guy that has been very hard to hit today, that's a bold swing. So Dodd fires. Oh, nastiness.
That was not a bad pitch at all.
Man, 3-1. He wasn't going to give him any kind of meat. That's for sure. All right, so
Designated hitter Jacob Todd.
Teddy moves, heads down to first base, and now Jacob Todd will face Dodd. First pitch in for a strike.
Oh, no.
And that ball goes in the dirt, and you would think I had ESP, know which camera angle to stick with. That was just a complete coincidence. But nonetheless, Teddy moves into second, and Todd trying to knock him in. Close this lead that the Dukes have 6-1. As Michael Dodd has not made it easy on the Mighty Oaks lineup, and there's a top of the
That was
zone
good.
swing and
Yes,
miss.
it was, yep.
Some good action by Dodd. And he swings and pokes one out to pretty well hit out to dead center field. But Cologne going to try to shoot him down on the relay at third. Not in time. Good base running there by Teddy Moose. Nice job there by Cologne, Coach.
Yep.
That ball was hit to the deepest part of the field.
Number 19, Ryan Dipper.
All right, so now one out and a runner at third, Ryan Dipper. Dipper will dig in.
Oh,
Ball almost gets away from Guglielmi, but
yep.
fleet-footed, keeps it in front. Now Dipper ahead with one ball here in the top of the sixth. Swing and a miss.
Tell you what,
Evens.
we're in the sixth inning, and it's cold. He's still got some good stuff.
I agree with the caller. 1-1. He just seems to have Salem really uncomfortable right now. Good effort to frame there by Guglielmi at the bottom half of the zone, but can't buy that pitch. Oh, a little high cheddar.
Something trivial, too. That last pitch is very hard to get your thumb under because it's so cold.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking, I don't really want to get my thumb under that. Because I know where it's.
Nice job, though, bottom half of the zone, and
Yep.
it is 2-2. Just missed that pitch away. Now a full count to Dipper. Dipper pops it up. Third base side. Oh. He's not happy. Good effort, though. Is that a ball you got to let your third baseman have, Coach?
Yeah, you got to let your third baseman. He didn't take, you know what? I don't know who you heard. I don't know who was in the dugout, but third baseman didn't take charge at all. Dodd wanted that ball more than he did.
Well, now, interestingly enough, with a runner at third base, this is one of those karma pitches where you're like, well, we didn't get that out.
I know where you're going with this.
He
Nope.
fouls it off
Same
again.
thing.
It just seems from a baseball perspective,
Looks like he's trying to come in.
those things happen
Them
time
things
and
happen. Yeah,
again.
they do. Yep. Yep.
I know when I was wearing the coach's hat, And that would happen. I just kind of put my head down and grabbed another handful of seeds because I probably was going to be happy with what was going to happen next. And so Dipper finds his way to first base instead of the dugout.
It kind of did happen with a walk.
Yep. They got 2 runners on, first and third.
Second baseman, Phil Sedalis.
Down 5, Coach. Do you try to take the open base here?
It depends on your coaching philosophy. I might.
So, Coach, Phil Sedalis has been a Dukes killer the first half. So he had a 2-run bomb in the first game to keep them in it. And he could do much the same here with the swing of a bat.
Yes, he could.
And he pokes one out into center field. Cologne going to come after it.
Throw it to second. Throw it. Two.
Oh, they're going to appeal that he left early, it looks like.
No.
On the transfer.
They thought.
So they're calling him out. So it'll record the second out, but the sacrifice fly will stick.
Right.
So it's now 6-2. And we're in a position that Dipper still now at first base with 2 outs. We'll bring up the catcher.
They thought Jaquez might have dropped it. That's what their problem was.
Jake Herner. Yeah, no, he looked pretty clear to us that it was on the transition.
Yeah.
On the BFA dual angle. As Dipper at first, and Dodd going to go over there. When you're looking for coverage for your home, business, or office from multiple angles, give our friends a call at Hardenberg Insurance Group, the official insurance carrier of Rcsj Cumberland, home of the Dukes. If you need more info, visit them at HIG.com for more info. Oh, good breaking
That was
pitch.
a real good pitch. I'd had some late break.
I don't think Dipper is going anywhere, Coach.
No.
I've been wrong before, but that ball shallow pop up to second baseman Cummins, and Cummins will come into the dugout after the Dukes give up 1 run in the frame, but we head to the bottom of the 6th, and the Dukes leading 6-2 here in Vineland on BFA Sports. All right, and welcome back to RCSJ Cumberland. For BFA Sports, Doug Stasic joined alongside the legendary coach Tom Ryder in the second game of today's doubleheader matinee on this Good Friday. And, Coach, it was a little chilly earlier, but the sun's feeling pretty good. And I got to tell you, it continues to shine on the Duke offense. But no surprise here that the Salem Mighty Oaks send back out Trey Matthews, who's had a very good game in his own right. Trying to keep these guys in it on the hill, Coach.
Yep.
All right, and so starting things off for the Dukes in this frame is going to be Kevin Marone, the leadoff hitter, and a pain in the keister of the Mighty Oaks this fine day. He has been everywhere on the bases. And a pop it up foul and out of play. And now a 1-2 count as Trey Matthews. Out here to Kevin Marone. And he strikes him out, bottom part of the frame. You got to love that pitch, and that's just what the doctor ordered as Matthews continues to live in the bottom part of the zone, Coach.
Yes, he does.
You see that right there. That is a 50-50 pitcher's pitch.
Really good pitch.
So the designated hitter, Matt Shepard, comes to the plate with one out here in the bottom of the sixth. Ball down in the dirt. So Shepard now with a 2-0 count. And that's a shot back up the middle. And Shepard continues to have a hot day on one that has been cold, windy, and blustery.
Yes, it has.
Base knock there up the middle, Coach. And he's lived up the box pretty much most of the day.
That was 0-2 also, right?
Yeah, yeah, 1-2 I think it was.
1-2, sorry.
No worries. And could be that Trey Matthews has ended the day, but the fine young man deserves a really good round of applause because he single-handedly done a real nice job at keeping the Rcsj Dukes, their offensive lineup, pretty honest, as we like to call it. But didn't see any action in the bullpen, but it appears that we are going to have a new pitcher. And that pitcher is number 10, Sean Broadhurst. Broadhurst, the right-handed pitcher, 6'1". He's got the Ricky Vaughn look. Black frame glasses. Got the wiry pitching frame as well. As he goes through a quick repertoire. And want to take a moment to let our friends at home know if you're looking to change things up around the house and clean out some of that junk for spring cleaning, why not just go right up the street and take a visit to the Cumberland County Improvement Authority. Cumberland County Improvement Authority, responsible not just for running the landfill and recycling coordinating efforts throughout Cumberland County, but Coach, they do a ton of financing when it comes to major projects throughout. I'm looking at the CC Tech building out here in center field, and certainly a lot of projects ongoing at the college, as well as providing us with some scaffolding for this fine event. You seem to be impressed. All right, and being told that there is a substitution for the Dukes, And that is a pinch runner. Number 3.
Running for Matt Shepard is number 3, Colin McCormick.
Colin McCormick takes over down there,
Gonzalez.
first base, handling the base running duties, as Sean Broadhurst, again, the right-handed freshman, faces Karel Gonzalez. Broadhurst, first pitch is put into left field, a base knock for Karel. Now runners at first and second, and, well, number 3, he didn't have much time to get comfortable. So McCormick now over to second base, and the Dukes back in business again. Runners at first and second with just 1 out. So Josh Diaz-Petrie, the cleanup hitter. He steps in now with a runner in scoring position and another over at first. He winds and fires. Oh, right off of Broadhurst's leg, and that is going to make everybody safe. And now the base is loaded. Tough hop, tough spot to be in for Broadhurst, especially on a cold day, Coach.
Yep.
Man, that was a...
He's doing the best he can to say, I don't come out here, I'll be all right.
Yeah, can't blame him for that one. You're going to see him take this Diaz-Petrie pitch. Oh, right off the right shin. Tough spot to be in. So now Gavin Gates, another Duke with a hot bat. It's fine. Chilly April afternoon. He takes the first outside corner pitch for a strike. We got plays going on. Bases loaded for the Dukes. And Gates with 1 out, trying to put the ball in play somewhere in the outfield. Nice pitch by Broadhurst.
Yes, sirree.
A little bit of a scouting report now as these teams have a little bit of familiarity with each other. Again, the Mighty Oaks, a squad that likes to use the number system. You keep kind of seeing the catcher and Herner go to his wrist. Make sure he's aware of everyone being on the same page as the Dukes with a bases loaded situation again. Herner, nice job blocking. Broadhurst tries to regather himself after being hit with that liner up the middle. Down 1-2. Foul ball straight back into the screen in front of the BFA table. And a hustle there by one catcher to another, right? You got the catcher,
Yep.
Jake Guglielmi, like, hey, man, I got you. No problem, Herner. Let me pick you up. So Broadhurst, he fires. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Gates. Big pitch and a big spot.
Looked like something off speed.
All right, and the batter that was on deck is now in the batter's box, and that's Jake Guglielmi. So first pitch, he says he went on the swing. Look around at the wide shot. Bases are loaded. And Guglielmi with 2 outs trying to extend the Dukes' lead. Guglielmi sends 1 out to right field. Right fielder going to go back. He's not going to get to it. And Guglielmi is putting a charge into it. Runners round the bases at third. They're going to head for third base. And Guglielmi, bases clearing triple. Man, oh man, Coach.
Yes, sirree.
Look at the wheels. I know we couldn't even keep up with them.
Nope.
No surprise there. But look at Here's Guglielmi putting a charge into that one into deep right field. And man, oh man.
His mindset was triple all the way.
Yeah, he wasted no time. Just past the outstretched hand. Man, by the time he got the ball, he was already at second base. And now a 3 RBI bases clearing triple from Guglielmi makes it 9-2 here in the bottom of the 6th, and 2 outs nonetheless.
That's a lot of things college coaches looking at here. You get 2 outs, bases loaded, guys first and second. What kind of a bat you going to have?
Whew. Well, he
he
passed that test for sure. And Nick Falcone now working a 2-0 count. He tries to keep this 2-out rally going. And he's going to get a pass to first. Getting 4 straight pitches.
2-out rallies or 2-out hits are very, very important.
Second baseman, Colin Cummins.
So, second baseman Colin Cummins. He digs in. And the runner goes. So with the open base, runners at the corners. Now it's runners at second and third. Falcone takes the free pass. Swings through the ball. Now 1-1. So coach, can they do the magic again? I mean, the base is loaded with 2 outs. Guglielmi comes up with a huge hit to clear the bases, and now 2 outs, runners at second and third. Cummins could put the nail in the coffin possibly on this one. Takes that ball inside. Broadhurst might not agree with that call. Winds and fires again. Swing and a miss. Now 2-2 count to Cummins. Fires, foul ball, and out of play.
Tell you what, he wanted that pitch.
It was a healthy hack.
Yes, it was.
Another foul ball right over the backstop behind home plate. Nine to 2 lead for the Dukes with 2 outs in the bottom of the bottom of the 6th. And he strikes him out. So Broadhurst keeps his composure. The Dukes, though, off of Jake Guglielmi, bases clearing triple, stretch the lead 9-2. And we will be back for the top of the 7th, which should be the final frame in this one, right after this.
With a mission of facilitating and sustaining economic growth in our region, the Cumberland County Improvement Authority builds, finances, and manages development projects that strengthen our local economy.
Oh, we need Dodd to
Currently,
be on
over
point here.
$200 million in development is being overseen by the CCIA, with 500 new jobs expected. As a champion of redevelopment, CCIA combines powerful incentives, such as opportunity zones, to attract innovative projects to our region. At the same time, the cornerstone of the CCIA's portfolio is the state-of-the-art landfill, operating on its own energy microgrid and offering educational programs to preserve Cumberland County's environment. A vast array of shared service agreements with municipal partners not only provide over $3 million in direct savings for taxpayers, but also offer expanded services for residents and businesses. The CCIA is showcasing Cumberland County as a great place to live and work. Cumberland, yes, your economic solution. Check us out at www.ccia-net.com.
All right, and welcome back. You are headed in to the top of the seventh frame. And Michael Dodd still on the hill. His first pitch misses for a ball. He's pitching to Drew Tongue. Now 2-0. Tongue, grounder to short. Fires over and makes the 6-3 put out. Is Kevin Marone. So Dodd now here the one out in the top of this one. So pinch hitter stepping in is Caleb Ritchie, third baseman, freshman, 6-footer. First pitch strike into Ritchie.
Yes, sirree.
And pops him up foul. Does he have room? Diaz Petrie makes the squeeze and ran right out of frame, right underneath our scaffolding, practically.
Center fielder, Ahmad Edwards.
So Ahmad Edwards, he'll dig in now with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, trying to be a spark for the Salem offense as they trail 9-2. Dodd fires, first pitch in for a strike. Again, hope you've enjoyed today's festivities here on BFA Sports. Doug Stasic alongside legendary coach Tom Ryder. It's Michael. Go ahead.
Hope your weather's a little bit better inside than it was out here today.
Yeah, that is a good call. Michael Dodd looking to close this one out as go the distance.
Good pitch.
And that pitch just misses.
Yes,
now
it did,
1-2. And Dodd has really pitched a gem. Only seen probably 2 hard hit balls the entire day. That ball misses inside. Now 2-2.
That was almost it. His right arm moved.
Oh, and he freezes them. Popsicle City, and that is the ball game. Don't look now, but Michael Dodd with a complete game victory on the hill for the Rcsj Dukes.
Yep.
And, Coach, they come from behind and end up sweeping the day.
Yep.
So after a football-like 14-13 shootout in Game 1, the Dukes are able to hold it down, keep the bats at bay behind a wonderful pitching effort by Michael Dodd. But this one is in the books, but don't take a break too quickly because tomorrow it looks like we are headed for more baseball right back here at Rowan College of South Jersey, Cumberland, as the Dukes will host Sussex County. The Skylanders coming to town. That is a 1 o'clock first pitch. So for now, we want to thank you for tuning in to Dukes Baseball for BFA Sports. We'll go right here, Coach. So any final thoughts?
Guys, thanks for coming, watching in today. Hope you guys learned some things. Some of the kids from the Oaks and from Cumberland County College or Rowan College of South Jersey. It was a little bit chilly here in New Jersey, so I guess things are a little bit better down there in North Carolina. We'll see.
All right, well, again,
See you tomorrow.
We're looking forward to more baseball. Probably can't be much colder. Well, we hope not anyway. But the Dukes bats heating up here in the second half of the day, carrying after a 14-13 comeback victory. They do it again with a 9-2 win over Salem Community College. So for now, for BFA Sports, I'm Doug Stasic.
I'm Coach Ryder.
We can't wait to see you play ball.